Journey's Quest to Something Special by Charnay White. Chapter 1, The Quest Begins. Once upon a time, a little girl named Journey lived in a small town. Her name was Journey because every morning she woke up smiling with hope on a quest for something special. One day, like every morning, she ran to her parents' room before they got up, jumped in their bed, and asked, "Are we doing anything special today?" Her parents always assured her, "Sure, Journey. Today, you are going to school to learn lots, so you can be very smart." Of course, Journey didn't think that was so special. She did that at least 5 days a week. After getting dressed and eating breakfast, her mom drove her to school. She gave her mom a big hug and ran into the classroom, expecting something, special. Journey asked the teacher, Mr. Potts, "Will there be something special in class today?" Mr. Potts responded with excitement, "You bet, Journey. We are going to learn about clouds today and then have popcorn at the end of the day for our special Friday snack. How does that sound?" Journey answered gratefully, yet sadly, "Thank you, Mr. Potts, but that doesn't sound too special at all. We always learn and get a treat." When school ended on Fridays, Journey always looked forward to her Nana picking her up. This Friday was no different. She ran to the door and hopped in Nana's car. With panted breath, she gleamed with great anticipation. "Nana, I'm so glad to see you today. I just know we are going to do something extra special." Nana sang with a loud voice, "How did you know? You and I are going to get new shoes and then go home to show Mom and Dad." So then Journey gave Nana a big smile and said in the sweetest voice, "That sure is nice of you, Nana. You always buy me pretty things." Then Journey looked to the floor of the car and mumbled, without Nana hearing her at all, "I guess I just wanted something a bit more special than that." Journey went home, showed Mom and Dad her new shoes. Her friends down the street wanted to play, but she decided to sit on the back porch by herself for a while. She loved her old pink rocking chair. She could sit there all night and dream about special things. Right before the lamp appeared on the tall post, and she knew it would be time to go in, she rested her hands behind her head and closed her eyes to dream a bit. When she opened them, it appeared the night had come and gone, and Mom and Dad had forgot to call her for bed. As she stretched her arms and got up to go in, she noticed a flicker coming through a crack in the back fence. Journey had to know where that flicker was coming from, so she thought, "I'll just check and then go in the house." When she got to the place where the glimmer shone through, she gave the plank a push and was shocked by what she saw. "Wow!" she shouted. "What beautiful hills of grass! I thought this was just a dusty knoll. I have to go explore and see what is beyond the hills." So she ran, not noticing her shoes flopping off as her toes embraced the grass. Just that quick, Journey forgot to turn back home and go into the house as planned. When she got beyond the third hill, she came upon a pond and decided to sit. Oh, how amazing the trees were that sat so happily, planted by the water. It was as if the birds and squirrels smirked at her around the corners, which showed they loved the place they called home. As she sat there, she thought about her own home, how much she loved it, and how thankful she was for her parents, school, and Nana. Then Journey remembered how frustrated she always felt, that nothing seemed special anymore. At that moment, a little girl, a bit smaller than herself, came up and sat beside her. Before she could turn to look at her good, she began to introduce herself. Chapter 2, Angelina. Hello, my name is Angelina. My name means little angel, which I suppose is true because I am just a little smaller than you. Angelina thought that was funny, and so did Journey. They laughed, and then Journey responded with delight. Hi, I'm Journey, and I guess that's my name because I'm always looking for something special. My Sunday school teacher told me God thought I was special. But if I am so special, where is all the special around me? Angelina thought that was interesting. The two walked together for what seemed like hours. Angelina pointed out all the beautiful special things around. The little playground in the neighborhood had a new slide, and Journey agreed. That was kind of special. Then she noticed the teenage boy who tossed the morning papers was smiling in front of his friends, showing off his teeth since his braces were taken off. Journey admitted to Angelina, well, that must be special for him. Finally, they came upon the front of Journey's house. She hadn't even noticed it amongst all the cool special things Angelina pointed out. They had such a good time together, and Journey was glad to have made a new friend. Well, Journey, I have to go. But boy, did I have a great time with you, smirked Angelina. She smiled so hard her nose curled up. Journey began to feel sad. Why are you leaving? Where are you going? Frowned Journey with a great sigh. Oh, I'm always around, watching you and seeing all the things you miss, sometimes that are, well, special. I'm so happy you could see me today. Many new friends of mine don't see me because they won't entertain little angels unaware. Journey was still sad and reluctantly said, okay. Just then, Angelina had an idea. I tell you what, I will introduce you to my friend, Trinity. She's the kind of friend that sticks to the end. They laughed together again at Angelina's funny rhyme. Just in that moment, she waved goodbye and shouted from a few feet away, enjoy your time with Trinity. I know you're looking for something special, but you sure are something special all by yourself. Chapter 3, Trinity. Journey waved goodbye and turned quickly away with tears in her eyes. Before the first tear could fall, there was Trinity right in front of her nose. Wow, I didn't see you there, said Journey with surprise. Oh, that's okay. My name is Trinity. I see you met my friend Angelina. She's really funny, isn't she? Said Trinity. Oh, yes, very much so, agreed Journey. Trinity explained with gladness. My name is Trinity because I represent the third part of something really special. Journey glared side to side, looking a little confused. She wondered where the other two were. Trinity went on explaining. God sent Jesus here to die for all people. And then when Jesus died, he rose again so we can live forever with God. When people accept what Jesus has done, I come to be with their spirit while Jesus sits in heaven. So that's why they call me Trinity. Trin for short. There is God, the Father, then Jesus, his Son. Then, well, there's me, the Holy Spirit, making the three of us the Trinity. How cool! Shouted Journey. I bet since there is three of you, there's always something special around, huh, Trin? Trinity nodded, saying, that sure is true. Let me show you what I mean. Trinity opened a small door close by. Journey had not noticed it before. It was just big enough for Journey and Trinity to walk through. Journey stepped through the door and thought it was a little strange. But since Trinity was with God and Jesus, she decided to just follow and see if something special was near. Trinity showed Journey so many awesome things. There were pearly gates and streets made of gold. There were bright mansions and singing that could be heard from miles away. Journey shouted with a loud voice, "Oh, Trin, can I please stay here always? This is the most special place I've ever been. And Angelina said I was pretty special myself. I can't imagine being anywhere more special than this. Will you ask God if I can stay? Please?" Trinity retorted, "Well, as you can see, there are many special things all around. There are some where you live and some where you want to live. But as your friend, I think you should know, special is not just a place or something you are. It is something God has given for you to do. If you stay here, you miss that special purpose God has for you." "Well, I don't want to miss that," exclaimed Journey. "But what happens if I don't do something special and I pass up this special place for good?" Journey questioned. "Oh, you can always come back, but after your special purpose is done, believe me, you will do something special, so you won't have to look for something special anymore," answered Trinity. Trinity pointed to the fence by which Journey had begun her quest for something special. As Journey began to push the plank where the light glimmered, Trinity assured her, "Remember, Journey, God is for you. Jesus is with you. The Holy Spirit, me, Trinity, is in you. And all of heaven's angels, including Angelina, are on your side." Chapter 4. Journey's Quest Complete. Journey pushed the plank, returned to her old pink rocking chair, put her hands behind her head once again. The lamp on the tall post was sure to come on soon once again, and she must return inside. Her parents were sure to be worried. She closed her eyes tight to remember her friends, the great places she had been, and the promise of something special that she would do. Suddenly, she felt a tap. "Journey, wake up. The lamp post is on. It's time to come in," said her dad. She exclaimed, "I'm sorry, Dad. I know I've been gone a long time." He responded with a chuckle. "Only about 30 minutes. Even so, we missed you, special girl." Journey thought that was strange, but it seemed he was right. Although this was true, it didn't matter if it was 30 minutes or a day. She felt different and happy to be that way. As Journey's mom and dad tucked her in for bed that night, she told them all about her encounter with Angelina, Trinity, and the special places. They were happy to hear of such a pleasant dream. Before she closed her eyes, they kissed her goodnight, and she smiled with confidence and said, "Something special is going to happen tomorrow, but this time I'm not looking for it. I'll just bring it with me." They all laughed, and Journey went to sleep, dreaming about her quest to something special. The end.